Okay guys, welcome back to another episode of High Rated Edison. So today we have QWERTY 7654 with 840 rating going up against Ponce with 1103 rating. So opening hands here, QWERTY winning the rock paper scissors is Treeborn, Gale, Mirror Force, Gauze and Sphere of Chaos. I don't think I've ever seen this card before in my life. When this card is face up on the field, its attribute is also treated as a light. Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. When this card is tribute summoned, add one level 3 monster from your deck to your hand. I think Lone Fire is level 3. Is there anything else to add off this? Gale, but you've already got it. Okay, let's see what this is for, sorry. And QWERTY's got 2 copies of Dark Smog, Raikou, Quickdraw, Trap Dust Shoot, and Dandy. Nice opening hand. Dark Smog, for those that aren't aware, it's always treated as a wind and a dark when it's face up on field. If it's in your hand, you can banish a dark and a wind to special summon it. Sorry, you can banish a dark and a wind from grave to special summon it, and if it's in the grave, you can banish a dark and a wind from your hand to special summon it. The main effect though is that your opponent cannot set cards, so it's like a stun card effectively. Just to see if it comes out and if it's useful. So Quickdraw, Dandy combo to start. Nice. Goes to Drill Warrior. Drill Warrior banish. And pitches the Smog. That's interesting. They've already set it up. Wow, that was fast. Okay, choosing not to play it. I mean, why would you overextend? But wow, that was quick. So going to pick up Trap Dust Shoot here and get Trap Dust Shooted. Unfortunate. I'm going to put back the Treeborn. Makes sense. Normal summon Gale. Gale get into the Raikou. Raikou's going to pop the Gale and mill 3. Mills another wind. And another dark. Okay, interesting. Sets the Mirror Force and passes over. So QWERTY gets back the drill. And whatever they want, they choose the Valley. Yeah. Probably correct, you want to leave the Dandy in for this play with the Debris. So Debris bring out Dandy. Go to Stardust, yeah. Yeah, Stardust with 2 tokens is nice. And now they choose to do it. Yeah, so banish the Dark Smog and one of the quick draws. Battle phase, yeah, Stardust is going to eat up that Mirror Force. And then the 24 is going to proc the Gauze. Smog gets over the token. Drill Warrior banishes itself. Okay, Gauze going into attack now. Getting over. Oh, they forgot about Stardust. Coming back. Maybe they think it was summoned off of Road. Okay, Sphere tributes summon. There's no way it's junk synchron. There's no way you just tributed a Gauze. Used your normal summon to get a junk synchron with no setup. Ponce is way higher rated than I am, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We'll see how it turns out. So Drill Warrior back. They still haven't caught the Stardust. Brings back the Debris. Debris for Debris for Red MD. Red MD bring back the Stardust. The Stardust that should have come back anyway. Stardust is going to get into this. It won't be destroyed first time, but that's enough for game, I think. Yeah, Ponce seems to think it is as well. I don't know the actual math on that, but it looked like it was enough for game. So Ponce is going to go first in game 2. So opening hands are Raikou, Lila, Foolish, Card Trooper, Quickdraw, and Crow. Nice. Heavy Storm, Gale, Battle Fader, Vanity's Fiend, Swap Frog. Wow. Yeah, this is strong. So swap frog, dump Treeborn, bounce back to hand and pass over. There's no way they've drawn into Dandy Quickdraw again. So Quickdraw, Dandy, yep. That's a good 2-card pair I had. Yeah, I had it won an event at some point, somewhere around 2010. Yes, someone agreed. Yeah. It's nice to see this between the players. Draw we're going to get in for 24. Banish itself. Discard the Lila and set the Raikou, looking suspiciously similar to the first turn board of last games, even with the set Raikou. Let's see if Ponce plays around it any better this game. So, Treeborn Frog. Yeah, probably for the Vanities. Yeah. Yeah, Vanities get the token is smart. Because I think at standby phase this won't be able to come back. And then I don't think it can come back after that. So even though they're going to Raikou it here, they've turned off the drill loop. Yeah, so Raikou get rid of the Vanities Fiend. Mills, unimportant. Card Trooper Mills, yeah, that's better. Now they have a Wind and a Dark. Gonna get in for some damage here. Sets a Dust Shoot. Passes over, draws into... There's no way, this is just game 1 again. Draws into the Dust Shoot and gets Dust Shooted. Dust Shot. I'm not sure what the... I'm not sure what the past tense verb of that is. So trap Dust Shoot to put back. Swap Frog. Dump the other Treeborn. Go into the Card Trooper. Yeah, do you give them the draw? Probably right, because this is just going to keep milling. Okay. Yeah, Swap Frog, bounce back to hand. Pass it over. Go into Sangan. Normal summon Sangan. Get him for some damage. You should be setting or using the Foolish here. Right, because if they beat over Sangan, which they can do a couple of different ways, you'd add one, then you draw into your 4th card. And they've just seen the Dust Shoot off the Dust Shoot. I think QWERTY should be using the Foolish or setting the Foolish here. Let's see if it makes a difference. So Gale going to half this. Yeah, so Gale's going to half the Sangan, go into the Sangan. The 1-for-1 pickup is huge here. It means they've got full frog combo if they want it. So yeah, they're going to pick up the debris. 1-for-1. You see what I mean? This is what I was worried about. So QWERTY's now going to draw into a 4th card per turn. And they've seen their opponent has Trap Dust Shoot. So that was completely avoidable. 1-for-1 going to bring out the Substitute here. Yeah, frog, frog, frog. Don't know why the Unifrog's banished. I assume that's a misclick. But they will fix. Or not. Sets up the Dupe Frog. Yeah, yeah, and then the Trap Dust Shoot's going to go off here. So the very completely avoidable Trap Dust Shoot is going to go off here. So sends back the red MD. Is that correct? Oh, sorry, yeah, they've got the Crow for the Debris. I was thinking Debris Dragon, bring back Card Trooper, make Black Rose to out this, but yeah, they're going to get stopped by the DD Crow. Just setting the Raikou to defense and passing over here. And also summons the Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron brings out the Swap Frog, beats over the Raikou, bounces back to hand. Okay. Draws into Future Fusion. Is that good with Gauze in hand this late in the game? I don't think it's good. This is really unfortunate. To come... Were they back-to-back draws? I think they were back-to-back draws. That is really unfortunate. Yeah, okay. And Ponce here is drawn into Spherical, so see if they go for it and see if there is another... Okay. I'm going to go for it. I was just wondering if we finally see the quote-unquote proper target, unless the proper target is actually Junk Synchron, which I just don't believe it is. So getting in for a bit of damage here, and then Swap Frog to bounce back the Junk Synchron, other Swap Frog to bounce back the other Swap Frog. Draws into Red Eyes Wyvern here. Okay. Yeah, gonna hit the Think. Debris Dragon for the Card Trooper. Yeah, DD Crow's gonna sort that out. And we're gonna pass it over. That's an unfortunate position. Is there not foolish for Dandelion tokens make Iron Chain and just leave that on board? Because right now you're getting that beaten over by, oh well, I guess they've also got Synchro access, so they can probably do anything they want here in terms of getting over a monster. Junk Synchron for the swap. Bounces back the dupe, pitches the dupe to special summon the swap. Gonna make a Junk Warrior here. Wow. Yeah. Well, that's one way to get exact game. Wow. Played around Gores perfectly there. That was a really heads-up play there by Ponce. I didn't see that at all. But yeah, 3 Swap Frogs up and a Junk Warrior. Really impressive. That's why you do these videos. We like to see what the best on ladder have got to offer. So opening hands, game 3 now. Swap Frog, Substitoad, Dark Dust Spirit, Caius, and Substitoad. So very frog and tribute heavy. QWERTY's picked up Karma Cut, 2 copies of Debris Dragon, Quickdraw, Mirror Force, and TT. So the first game in this match where they've not drawn Dandy Quickdraw, but almost did. Just going to pass it over there. Okay. It's interesting. Drawn into the 3rd Substitoad. Awkward. Yeah, so Swap Frog, dump 1. Dump the Treeborn. Substitoad here. Going to set up probably full dupe block. Yeah. Yeah, they've not rinsed their deck for the flip-flop, the Unifrog this time around, so I wonder if they've sided them out, knowing that they were going second. So just going to set the Karma Cut now. That could become really nasty. Yeah, that could become really nasty with a double Treeborn engrave. Okay, Ponce picks up the Junk Synchron. Gonna bring back the Treeborn Frog here. Yeah, yeah. I think that's just too appetizing, really, isn't it? So, pitching the Debris Dragon to banish both Treeborns. That's just really strong there. Junk Synchron coming down. Brings back the Swap Frog. I mean, they've got lines. Swap Frog for Swap Frog. And going for some damage here. Wrong order, but we'll forgive them. Bounces back the Junk. And Substitoad, yeah, going to set up another dupe. Yeah, okay. And the flip-flop, okay. So, yeah, they have got it. They're just gonna use it now. Flip-flop Frog set itself. Gonna draw into the Raikou. That Raikou just feels like it's a little too late. Sets the TT. I mean, the TT is going to be good though. Draws into the Ultimate Offering. Flips the flip-flop. Bounces the Raikou back. Normal summon Junk Synchron. Brings out the Swap Frog. Yeah. TT for 5. Very nice. Oh, okay. I'm wrong. It looks like they're TTing on the summon of Junk Synchron. Okay. Swap Frog bounces itself back. and then QWERTY's going to draw into red MD. So it's the Raikou again, this time with the bottomless. And Ponce has drawn into the Avarice. Wow, that's huge. So it puts back all of the dupes. Junk Synchron and a Swap Frog. Did they shuffle? Yeah, they shuffled. I still drew two dupe frogs. That's crazy. Wow, yes, using the ultimate offering there to set up the Caius play. Banishes the Raikou, but he's a bottomless. Swap Frog, summon now. Not choosing to dump anything. Get him for 1,000 and pass it over. Oh, yeah, sorry, they can still do dupe block. Almost immediately forgot about the ultimate offering. Yeah, so they're going for the soft dupe block now. So, going to set the Mirror Force and pass over. That Dark Samorg is not a million miles away from being set up. In fact, I'm wondering if the play was actually to Quickdraw Synchron, dump the red MD, special summon the Dark Samorg. Okay, Unifrog eating the Mirror Force there. Normal summon of the Dupe Frog and set the TT. Do they have anything to add off this? I know they put all of their frogs back with Avarice, but with the 2 Treeborns banished, I don't think they can even do anything if these... They're not getting anything new anyway, sorry, if these dupes go. They're just picking up from Grave. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so foolish for Dandy here. Debris Dragon. Bring out the Dandy into the TT. Yeah, absolutely got to there. Otherwise Stardust comes down and your TT's just off. So they're going to get the tokens though still. They've still got a Quickdraw Synchron play. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's frogs, so I guess they're not setting anything, are they? So Turbo Warrior is an interesting one. So Turbo Warrior, for those that aren't aware, is unaffected by by targeting effects of level 6 or lower monsters. So it's good into the Monarchs, but not good into the Dark Dust Spirit. So they're going to use Ultimate Offering. That's one too few. Oh no, apologies, it is a level 6. Yeah, sorry, I've only played against this card a couple of times. Yeah, so because it doesn't target that, it's going to be able to pop the Turbo Warrior. Draws into the Dust Chute. Swap Frog, get in for 1,000. Not choosing to bounce back to hand. Okay. Sangang going to crash. Or attempt to. Ultimate Offering going to allow Ponce to pay 5. Especially some of the Dark Dust Spirit. Yeah, Sangang picking up the debris there. Dark Dust Spirit bouncing back. Oh, it's getting really grindy now. So Debris Dragon for the Dandelion. These two for the Black Rose. Yeah, so Chain Link 1 Dandy, Chain Link 2 Black Rose, so they've still got the tokens. The pickup there is Gale. Gale's just going to get into one of the tokens. Passing it over now for Lila. Red Eyes Wyvern, banished for Red MD. Red MD bring back Black Rose. Get in for 15 and then 24. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Pont's been really unfortunate there. It's a lot of high level monsters. This Sphere of Chaos, I mean, we only ever saw it search out Junk Synchron, I think. That just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like Junk Synchron is worth that. The only other level 3 I think we saw is Gale. That just doesn't feel right. Interesting tech though, definitely trying some stuff, and then interesting tech on this side as well with the whole Dark Samorg package. Not really a card you'd probably keep in against Frogs just because they set so little, but still really interesting to see it come in. And at the end of the day, it's still a 2700 body that can potentially recur itself and unbrick your hand. So yeah, really interesting match. QWERTY's going to take it there with the Quickdraw control deck, I guess we're calling this one. But yeah, really good showcase of the deck, especially when you can draw Quickdraw and Dandy 2 out of 3 games.